Okay, it is 5:10 now in Dubai, and we'll start our session 100B. So we have made our century of the weekly sessions, and so soon will be. It's already 2 years because in between we dropped a few because of my visit other places and things like that, Palampur, and also time-wise we have already, I think, completed 2 years. But otherwise, say 52 weeks normally a year, so that means 104 will be the 2 years completion. Anyway, so this is a great milestone. So that on this, I take this opportunity to just convey my heartfelt love and blessings to all of you to walk the path for your ultimate goal, or so that you will go home with the highest level of marks possible. What is home? I will explain today. Okay. Our soul's home, our soul's journey is all about, it is a journey of our soul. So, as I said initially, when I posted that we are spiritual being having human experience, it is not other way around. And so in that case, we are always a soul, and we are a part of the creator, the universal consciousness. Soul consciousness created out of it. What is the overall purpose? I explained many times, but I think I will just remind you once again. Universal consciousness, the one, it has got unlimited, infinite power, infinite knowledge, infinite joy, infinite, what else? It can create anything, just the willpower, infinite. Everything is infinite. So it has got infinite knowledge. All possible knowledges are all there. It's from the beginning. But it wants to experience itself. So if somebody has infinite power, you can see one, head of state with only head of one particular country who can create havoc. No, the people with the highest level or with the capacity to create the universe, their wish is also infinite. No? So it wants to infinite itself in infinite ways, experience itself in infinite ways. So it created infinite parts of itself and given an identity. If you are the only one, there is no need for identity, no need numbering, no need leveling. Suppose in the world there is only one car, no need to put a number plate, right? But if there are many, you need to put some kind of number or tagging or something like that. So there was no number. But now it is required to give the tagging. So it created from its own parts, infinite number of parts, and it gives a particular aspects of a journey, how it will experience different places. Earth is one of them, not everything. So soul had its own agenda. Not agenda is a negative connotation into it. It has got its own plan, something to achieve, and it follows that path. Try to get it and end up the journey. There is no other way to go than to merge it back to the creator. So this journey is called the coming back to the circle. You see, the circle is starting point and end point is same. Yeah. After it gathers everything, then try to get detached from everything, come back to zero, and then get out of it. And example I have given like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, you enjoy Ferris wheel. You have to go there and start going up and the top, and then you just come down, descend, and finally Ferris wheel stops. You get out of that. Same here. That is a soul's journey. So now in this process, that is a cipher, and that is where the zero is called equivalent to infinite, because there is no end to it. No, in the zero, there is no edge, corner, nothing, no start, no ending. Anyway, there's a lot of symbolism here, but zero is the code with the divine. Okay, when it's zero comes, that means you are. Opens up the pathway to our creator. We follow the thoughtless state, no? Thought zero, no activity zero, action zero, external action, I mean, then opens up because we connected to zero, and that opens the path. Anyway, so in this process, whatever it is, when soul starts its journey, it incarnates many times in different planes. We only talk about the art plane, which is one of the thing. Like it is a school. Like you go to the school, no? You stay somewhere. You have to complete your education, say. So you have to go to different school, different colleges, different classes. You get promotions and all those kind of things. If you want to do master degree, then master and professional degree. You can have the professional courses done. Finally, you got certified, or get the degree, or or somebody wants to do further PhD, etc. So it is up to your plan, your education plan, and for that you need to visit different places. Same here. So we come here to experientially understand the knowledge we already have. Okay, somebody wants to have the knowledge of just simple thing, maybe hit a stone and fall down. You know how it, they have the knowledge how it is there, but they want to experience it. So for that, you have to create some road, and you are walking, and something obstacle will fall down and things like that. So that have to be created, and to give that experience, this time and space has been created. Okay, so that the soul's plan, they can operate lifetime after lifetime, and we go back. Go back where? That is the place. Yeah, I'm not talking about original creation of the soul. Go back is merging to that, like it's already merged. But during this, when you are gathering these experiences, your home is that is called the spiritual home. Like it's called spirit world, where our soul resides. They also have a system. They also have a rules, regulations, and they have to abide by that. So today I will explain about that. Okay. But only thing is that let me just make some side note here, that whatever I'm going to say today, these are not my direct experiences. I have collected from many people, has gone there and visit. Mine is one part of it, but of course, like if you're talking about some say country. Suppose you are talking about the France. By visiting France few times, you cannot talk about France, how they are structured, how they are things. Okay, so that's what I make it very clear from the beginning, that whatever I'm going to say, it is, some of them are my experiences, but overall, the structure I'm going to explain, that is from different people who have sent that information, and they have their own experiences they shared. So all that collected together. So that kind of thing I'm going to present to you, so that you have that broader idea of how it is structured. Okay. So, but of course, if you have any question regarding that, I will give my own understanding of that. But overall explanation, like if I talk about a whole system, of course, each and every system, it is not possible for anyone to experience, personally. Then in that case, I should be the one to create infinite part of myself to experience that. Anyway, but saying so, we are all one. We are that only. But today, I'm talking only today. Today is only about explanation of that part of it. So spirit world is our soul's home. And our art plane is one of the schools, one of the educational institute to go through for experientially understand the lessons and attend the courses and pass or fail and get the score. I'm giving analogy so that it help you to understand the interrelationship between them. Like that, we go to a school, attend classes, appear exam, and then come back to home. So our spiritual home is called spirit world. When we come enter into this spirit world, enter into the art plane, we start our journey. Spiritual configuration wise, our spirit home. Now let me explain the structure, then it will be easier for you to understand. The spirit world has 7 realms. Okay, 7 realms are like say you have say Earth has got how many? 5 continents, but say like that there are continents of different types or countries, say. So under each country, like the 7 realms are there, they have like different stages 1 to 10. I'm now explaining the engineering way, okay, without making too much mess with the locas and this and that. I'm just giving you bluntly what the structure would look like. And of course, to make you understand, I'm not saying everything is com- completely true, but it is, at least it will give you the idea how it is. Then we'll go into the detail and things like that. So structure-wise, there are 7 realms. We can say the 7 the countries in the world. Say there are 7 countries, and each one has its own characteristics, own laws, own rules, the way it has been governed, the type of citizens there, their rights or their experiences living there are completely different. Okay. Now, people who are living in the United States and people who are living in North Korea, their experiences are different, isn't it? They're all human beings, but experiences completely different. Their rights are different, the way the communication different, the way they exchange communication are different. Okay, I'm not talking good and bad. I said they have their own characteristics. So the spirit world has 7 realms, 1 to 7. So 1 is the lowermost, 7 is the highest, and each one having 10 stages. Let us say, like again, scientifically saying, it should be like 1.0 is the lowest, then 1.1, 1.2, up to 1.9, then 2.0. When 2.0 means going to the another country, another realm, another area. They have a governed by the different type of rules, different type of environment. I will just touch upon that. Little bit of give an idea. So like that, after that, the 3.0 to 3.9, then 4.0, then 4.9, then 5.0, and so on. So last one is 7.9. Okay. So let us assume that structure. It is very clear. Understanding-wise, I don't think there will be any confusion how to do that. So entry point, when we come to art plane, our entry point is always, as a human, 4.5. It is more like a neutral. You can, because our entry point is that, so you can take that as a reference. So if we put our own idea into that is a 0. So whatever is below 4.5, or say, forget about 4.5, say 4 is a neutral zone. So then 3, 2, 1 is below that, towards negative. And 5, 6, 7 is above that, towards positive. 4 is neutral. So we always enter into the neutral zone. And what happens is, then we try to go into the art plane and do our own plan, execute our own plan, the soul's plan. We come here to experience certain things, though that is all fine. But at the same time, we have been given a free will. I mean, once incarnated, we forget who we are. It is by design. If you know everything from the beginning, there'll be no test, nothing. If you go to say class 7 and you know full question paper, that there's no point in giving the test. You know it from the beginning. What is the things going to come and how it will things and all this. That is not a test. That is a cheating. Okay. So in this, we have a free will. Why its free will has been given? Free will is a sign of how a highest infinite level of power can work. You can say it is the highest level of delegation. Means if entity, the one, the universal consciousness is infinitely powerful, only they can allow you to have the infinite free will. So we have infinite free will. We can, 3 things I explained many times. Our thoughts, words, and actions, what we're going to do right now, is fully under our control. Nobody comes in between, not even the creator, our soul, or nobody. It is completely our choice and the free will. So free will is given as the highest form of delegation. You cannot have anything better. You are completely free to do anything. Okay. Now, because we have a free will, we can do these things. With our free will, we choose to do something, say something which is not positive. Or let me go into another way to explain this. Like I was a pendulum, like an energy balance is there, system is in balance. Because of your thoughts, words, and action, if the pendulum goes to any side, it has to come back again to neutralize the energy. As simple as that. It is not about positive. I can denote this side is negative, this side is positive. This is just an idea. But anything you disturb, it has to come back because the energy is always to be equilibrium. Energy in the universe cannot left unbalanced. To keep unbalanced, you need to force continuously. Like if you it deflected the pendulum, the bob. To keep it there, you need to apply force. You have to hold it there. Continuously applies force to do it. The moment you release, it automatically comes back to the neutral. Same here. So in that case, what is happening? We are come here to do something. Because we have a free will, we do many things, which is not as per our soul's plan. That is about the karma part of it. But I am talking from the completely some energy balance point of view. So what happens is free will is given for us as a kind of a like a learning and test. We do trial and error to do the right thing. For that, free will is needed. No? If the free will is not given, we are pushed to do all the time right thing, then we become a robot. No? Then right thing will lose its value because always you are doing whatever is given. So whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter. You have to go that way. So because it has been the highest level of delegation, it is not meant like that. To some extent, it is meant for the animals and trees. They cannot do and move everywhere they like to. Okay. They are restricted. Their experience is restricted, but not human being. Human being haven't given free will. So anyway, so in this case, so what happens is it becomes, as it is the highest level of delegation, it becomes the highest level of our test as well. Means using your free will, you have to find out the right way. You do experiment. Ultimately, end of the day, you need to move ahead with the right way. But fallacy here is, as you are disconnected for that from the higher level of consciousness for day-to-day running, it has given a temporary or like a local drive for you to run because you need to operate. No, you have a free will, but to operate, you need that. So that particular package is mind, body, intellect package is given, and that is also independent. It is not constricted. It is constricted means it has got a domain which it will operate, but I call it private limited. Lifetime is limited, knowledge is limited, but within the limitation, it is free. Means it is not everything will not be spoon-fed. It will not be programmed everything, and that is called ego, which we need it for the operating in the local level. So when ego operates us, it control us by injecting the thoughts in our mind, so that rather than going to the right path, it has got its own version of right and wrong. It is intelligent way, smart way, when a shortcut, this thing. By this way, we deviate from that whatever we are supposed to find. Later on, we get rebuff for that. To energy balance, we get karmic thing back and we have to suffer. But at least nobody will stop us in doing that. It is our own experimentation. Even with the ego, it is also our experimentation with the learn. The souls who have taken many, many hundreds of lifetimes, all of us are, we try to recognize the issue. Issue is not external world. Issue is our own ego. Realization comes much later. After so many lifetimes of dhakke mukke khake, finally we end up in this. Then we realize and try to find out a way how to go beyond ego. Then our spiritual journey starts. Anyway, means ego is very bad boss, but very good subordinate. If you can bring your ego under control of your soul consciousness, that is the best combination. Because all guidance is coming from the consciousness, and your mind, body, intellect is just operating the operating role it is playing, and that is the best combination. And all the masters, they do that. All the things they get from that, and that's why when they operate in this world, they have a zero karmic behavior. Like they don't get any more karma. They don't disbalance any energy, and they're always tuned to that path, to that, because they are already connected. Our soul knows what is correct. Last this session, I explained about the evil versus this, life versus evil. So our ego takes us towards the evil path, and which is misaligned with our own soul's plan. And before that, another session, I explained how conscience want to try to guide us, but it is up to free will for us to listen to it or not listen to it. So it's again, we have a choice to listen or not to listen. So that way life operates. But anyway, so why I have given reminding all these things. So after we come here with certain things, so all our aim is we enter into 4.5 to advance our score. We want to pass. We come in the class 6, then we to go 7, 8, 9, 10 and all. Same as the structure I explained. But after coming here, if we do the negative things, harm people or harm anything, harm the nature, harm the society, our scale goes down. We become fail in the tests. Okay, and those you can say negative karma or whatever it is, but we fail the test, and our soul consciousness always there. It is our personal, judge. Nobody else. Our higher self is with us, and it can see everything. You cannot cheat your own higher self. You can cheat everybody else. So at the end of our arts, this journey. So then we go to our soul, our life's things. Whatever you have done it's played out. All debit, credit, whatever has been calculated is shown to us. The truth. You have to face the truth. Who will bring the truth? Our personal judge, which is our own soul consciousness, will bring that. Nobody else. People say God will come. No, God doesn't come here. You have your own soul consciousness. That is the representative. It cannot hide anything from your own soul. No matter how convince yourself, your ego says, no, it chalta hai. So, don't worry. No, everything is counted. Every minor details are counted. And in this particular case, your intention matters. If you do something by mistake unknowingly, then it will be much, much less impact. But if you're scheming, planning, and then executing, being a smart, you may be successful in this world, but you will not hide from that. Anyway, based on that, your score, then in the end of your life, then you will be given, see, where you place right now. If you get positive, then go up in the ladders. Go above 4.5. Like if you have done some good thing, you maybe become 4.9 from 4.5. Then again, good things, you have 5.2 and so on and so forth. And then if you don't, then you fall down. Maybe 3.8. And then more, you come back and do more things. Then you become maybe 3.1. And further down some criminal activity, go to 2.7, something like that. So each and every life that scored, your own soul consciousness bring it forward and explain it to you, the truth. In Hinduism, they call that you have to face Chitragupta, and the end of life journey. In the Christianity is also there, Islam is also there, Judgment Day and things like that. This is nobody else, our own soul. There is nobody called Chitragupta. It's our own soul who takes an account. Accordingly, how much you scored, accordingly you will be allocated to that particular realm. Means, suppose we have, during engineering, we have a joint entrance test. Now, as per your score, you will be allocated the college and then the departments. So, lower the score, less the choice or less the chance of getting admission. It is not your control. It is your performance. If somebody goes into Olympic, become the champion, first they will get a gold medal. You cannot demand that. It is your performance makes it happen. You come to sixth, you will not get a medal. It's okay. So for that to participate, that's okay. But it is not that all the time just participating will make you to the high score. High score is about your performance, and same here. Based on that, you will be allocated a realm. Okay. So this play keeps on going. Whatever we do here, whatever action we took out of our free will, it does not matter whether you know it or don't know it. Then we take action. Oh, when we go back to our home, we realize, oh my goodness, I failed this test. I need to go again. And that's why people take birth again and to they refine the score. Okay, now let me little bit go back to the principles of this spirit world. What makes the difference between one and these things? As I told, this 4 is neutral. Huh? Higher you go, let me first look at the lower. Lower you go from 4th. 4th is more of like a closer to earth, like it is having day and night. Light, I'm feeling the light. Lower you go, the light is less and less. Like if you enter into the 3rd, it is like a little foggy, light-wise, not very clear. Then you go further down, it is maybe looks like a nighttime with a moonlight type of thing, not very bright light. You cannot see everything very. You go down to 1 is completely pitch dark. From 4, if you go into the above, then the 5, it is with a light, with a normal light, but most of the time it is a little brighter and normal light there most of the time, and there is no darkness. It is a light, but it's a normal light. When you go to and this atmosphere is like is a better places on earth. Like if you visit a beautiful place on earth, 5th is like that. 5th is like going to a snow-clad mountain with a beautiful gardens and living in a mountaintop villa. That kind of atmosphere is there for the 5th realm. And the people there are other parameters. Let me just explain to you. If you go down there, your body become heavier. Your body become heavier with the movement got restricted. If you go up in the scale, that body become lighter. Like in the 7th, it is extremely light body. It can fly and it can think like that. So it has got that. And as I said, the light, and same happens with your own the being also. You can in the lower being, it's a very heavy, very dark, and this thaws down. And higher you go, it become more with the light. And when you go to the 7, you emit light. You be light, be love and light, that kind of thing. Then it is freedom. Freedom is in the more lower you go, you get restricted. The movement is restricted. You cannot go everywhere. You cannot see everything and things like that. 1 means it is living like a one cell, dark cell of a jail. That's what 1 feels. Or it is actually the people, some of the experience they shared, they are describing it. It is like if you are in a cave, it is very hot, closed, and you are like, you don't know what is there, full of rock, pinching rock, and some snakes and other insects you feel like all over your body. That kind of feeling. Okay, in the 1, realm 1. Then interaction, that changes when you go down, and then it is like realm 3. So this is like they're not in a good relation with each other, like they're doubting anything, having jealousy and these kind of aspects between, they doubt you, things like that. 2, it is abusive. They start to abuse जैसे कि equivalent of these things, some of the say some slums and all, they are always abusive. ना गाली देके बात करते हैं and all this kind of stuff. And बातों बातों में हाथ उठा देते हैं. This kind of attitude towards each other is a level, 2, and one is terrible in all those things. The horrible way they deal with each other. Yeah? And then. And when you go above, then fifth is helpful to each other. Helpful, and the people, they follow their own passion. Whatever you need to do, whatever you love to do, you do that. Try to, try to understand each other. Very friendly, very loving. And then when you go to the 6, it is full alignment with the consciousness, and they live in harmony and love. That's all being. And they are mostly into enjoying the finer things, like enjoying music, enjoying the birds chirping and all these things. I mean, enjoying, like our equivalent of say music and poetry, the singing, and this kind of, that is mostly the environment live in that 6th. And they are full alignment with the consciousness, they follow all principles of our soul consciousness. They don't deviate from that. And also this comes with some kind of responsibilities. I will just come back to that a little later, how the responsibility, the more higher you go, more responsible you are to self. And in 6, there is no clash to anyone. They don't consider anybody else is the outside you. So that is the one consciousness they live. And this place is a beautiful beyond our imagination. We cannot explain. The light, and it's a very bright light, and the beauty of realm 6 is it cannot happen in the earth. The colors are more, maybe 100 times more colorful. Different colors we don't even see here. In a Vibgeo spectrum, how much we can see? There's very little bit we can see actually. But in there are plenty of colors. So the flowers there, the grasses are bright green and all those things. The flowers are more colorful, like not the same color. It's a different color, different type of features. So it's a wonderful things, that experience of the realm 6. And 7 is extremely light body. You become a light actually, and you just guide the humanity and the lower things. We are just almost, you are merged with the oneness, and you emit light and love. You operate through love and light. That is your energy. And that you just help all our lower ones to guide them, inspire them. You come back and just, if necessary. Normally they don't take birth. There's no need for them to take birth. They come and do that, and they are almost oneness with the creator. And this particular is so, light is so much. Normally you get blinded. We cannot see this kind of things of light. Like you cannot go very near to the sun. No? Similar way, you cannot go this kind of level of light, and you cannot enjoy that, because this level is very high level. And last but not the least, all these are differentiated by your vibrations. Okay, realm 1 is the lowest vibration. And then more you go, 4 is, as I said, or normally like vibration of the earth, and then 5th and 6th, 7th is the highest vibration. So it will not be easy for anyone of lower vibration to accustom you into that one. So inter-travel between this thing is possible. Normally, people don't go beyond one level, up or down, for travel or something. Like you visit countries, no? But if you go further than that, then you need to get a special gear. Like suppose you wanted to fly, at a certain level, oxygen level will come down. It will be so light and thin and fine. From oxygen point of view, it is wonderful. You are getting, suppose you are going maybe about 40,000 feet above the land. You will need oxygen to breathe. You will get full sunlight. It's all fine. Very much light, very much thing, but you cannot you need some kind of gear, some kind of special arrangement, like you are inside an aeroplane or something, so that it can give you temporarily things like that. And give you further higher, you need a spacesuit sort of thing. You cannot withstand that kind of energy and have that kind of lightness. You cannot. And equally same is if you go down. One level, it is okay. But if you go further, like if you go to 2 and 1, like it is going to a sea of maybe 300-meter deep. You need extremely specially equipped suit and oxygen again to go into that level of deep in the water. Same here. Okay, something is your normal, but if you have to go further, more than one level, you need a special things. Whenever whatever level you are allocated in, you cannot go higher until somebody in the higher invites you. Okay, a higher can come to the lower, no issues, but opposite cannot happen on their own. You cannot wish to visit the level. If you are in a 5, you cannot wish to visit 6 and 7. Somebody need to invite you from there. As a friend, you go temporarily and come back. Okay. But the lower ones, they normally, the souls, they travel for helping others. Somebody, they pray and they repent that whatever they have done, and they comes help. That is always there. They come help. Or maybe you have some relation in the art plane. So after death, you position in different realms. Somebody may be going to 5, somebody may be in 3. The 5 can come to 3 to help. That is possible. So those things are there, different dynamics. Whenever the higher level, in that sense, if you say our own other terminology, if you wanted to say heaven and hell, then you can say that lower ones from 4 are the hell and the higher one is heavens. The 5th is the starting point of the heaven in that sense. But there in the spirit world, there is no hell and heaven, there is no religion. Whatever you believe in, accordingly you will get, after once die, they come to receive you. If you're a Christian, you will find maybe Jesus or somebody other saint is coming to you. If you're a Hindu, you will find somebody other master of to whom you follow, they may coming. And it's all about you, means how you feel comfortable, that's all. And otherwise, this plane, there is no such thing called religion or something. Every soul has a equal opportunity. And way you conceive, that way it will come to you. Anyway, so when one higher level of soul comes to visit the lower one, those are, you can say the evil, I told, that is reverse direction. No? In that sense, they are called evil entities. They try to trap them. Okay, like they wanted to, kidnap them. Same thing. Suppose if we wanted to go to some, the gangster's den, they may capture me. I get killed also. So in the same, so what they do, when they come to the downside, if somebody is asking for help, only they come to just discuss with that particular soul who is praying. The higher level, they come and they only try to give him some guidance and help and how to lift them up, give them the advice. So in that case, they wear a special gear which is invisible to others. It's only visible to them, to whom they are coming. So the others cannot see. If they see, they try to capture them. So they are coming to the light, and higher level soul, they emit light themselves. So if they go into the darkness, definitely they will see those light and come running. So that's why normally they protect themselves by some kind of shield which is invisible to others. Even there are many higher level souls, they're coming here on the earth, but you cannot see them. Same technique. They're using some veil, you cannot see them. They are operating from different vibrational dimension that you cannot see. For the reason, but you don't want to disturb you. Anyway, so this is how this operates. And now let me give you something that why people take birth here. So what is the fundamental reason they take birth in earth? fundamental reason a soul chooses to take birth on the earth so that their progress is faster. Everybody wants to go higher level, of course. Everybody wants to get yourself the equipped, complete their soul's journey as quickly as possible. In between, getting trapped into karma and they're falling down. So coming to the earth is a big risk for the souls. If you come here, there is a risk you slip, no? You will get, come into some kind of addiction or some kind of desire. It comes like in the name of enjoying life, you slip down. So you may started a journey maybe 4.5. When you go back, you say it is 3.2 now. You fall back. Rather than going up, you fall back. Anyway, but at the same time, it is also a place when you can progress faster. And that is the real intention the people come here. People means the souls that take birth. They wanted to progress faster. In the spirit world, they can also progress. But in our terms, those are very slow. Maybe to cross one realm take 1,000 years. Very slow. But if you come here and pass through those tests quickly, okay, maybe 1 or 2 lifetimes you reach to another realm. It's possible. Otherwise, take thousands of years. It is like, it may be funny comparison. Say government offices. I was in ONGC, say oil and gas. So what happens is there is a structured way of promotion. After a certain year, after 5 years, you'll get another promotion and things like that. So what happens is, that means to get some, say, total, say 7, there are multiple layers. So total, your lifetime will be over to get 7 promotions. 35 years, your career is gone, finish. You can get 7 level, that's it. So, but if you have like an arch to go to the top, so what you do, you take special assignments. You say there is a very tough, you have to, there is some middle of the sea, there is a drilling and these things going on, you have to do work day and night. So you have to work there and all those things. But normally you don't need to, but you have chosen, no, I'll go there. Or maybe they're starting some exploration in Antarctica. There is a very tough environment. But you took the assignment. He said, there is a risk, you get some frostbite and things like that. I said, yes, I accept the risk, I'll go there. Why you go there? Because if you spend 2 years there, maybe after coming back, you will get a double promotion. Or you may just apply for some course. It's a special, your professional course. And they have a very tough certification exam. If you pass the exam and you come with your certification, then submit to the company will consider for the manager position. Maybe you're executive, you otherwise could have taken 20 years to come to manager. It will happen. It will be a slow process, it will grow. But you wanted to make it faster. And that is exactly the reason the souls chooses to take birth here. Risk is high. They know I can slip and fall. Because you don't know that time. When you take birth, you don't know who you are and what is the actual mission you have come here. It can be found out through meditation and all, but not everybody is that much aware. So there is a risk of falling down. So in this case, if you come here and ask for a help, then they send you a help. And they send the help of the spiritual guides and masters. Okay? That is the way they help to put them into the right track. Again, you have a right to reject it and things like that. I don't believe in all. And again, a free will. It's okay. So that is where it is being operated. So another thing, what happens is another characteristics of a higher level of, merging with the consciousness, it also comes with a responsibility. You will be giving higher realm if you are self-governed and your attitude, is not harming others or selfish motives. You are a responsible act, and your choice you are making through free will, which is fully in alignment with that, the overall purpose or following the rule or the laws of the universal laws. Let me give you an example to make it clear. Listen this but very carefully. Suppose this is there is a law, there is a speed limit on the road. So you should not break that kind of speed limit here. Suppose it is 100 kilometer per hour is a speed limit on a road. You have the car, you are the driver of the car. So here what happens? We try to cheat that. Yeah. We try to cheat this thing. So go to the 110, 20. Whenever police is coming, we slow down. But here in UAE and all, where there is a lot of camera, so wherever the camera is coming, we calm down. We're cheating the system basically. Yeah. So in this kind of issues, what is happening is we are not internally, we're not following the law. Okay, if you get caught, you will get fined, but otherwise not. This is a normal way, the human way of you are interacting with the law, rules and regulations. Same with the universal laws. No? We try to find a way out to cheat this and think that we win and all those kind of things. At the end of your life, those all will be counted. How many times you have broken the law? Nobody sees it. You didn't get fined yet. So, what is a responsible way of dealing with it? It is a self-imposed. Nobody is putting on you. Maybe I have decided, that's what I'm saying, listen this very carefully. I have decided I should not cross 100. It is my conviction, no matter what law says. Means I get punishment and police will come, doesn't matter. I will not break that. The moment I choose that and try to follow that, from the normal level of way of dealing things, I come to the territory of following the law. Be within the principles of law. This is called the responsibility. I'm responsible. I have chosen not to break it. Then further goes is a self-governance, sovereignty. All you decide. Here, sovereignty, self-governance comes with our soul consciousness. Okay, soul consciousness tries to govern itself so that it doesn't become too much unruly, but it does end of the life. So whatever end of the life will happen, I have chosen, again, I use my free will to choose myself in my car to install an equipment. Whenever I will cross 100, automatically it will detect that I have crossed 100 and it will make the fine to the police department from my bank account automatically. I have chosen, I installed this equipment. I use the technology to install the equipment. By mistake also, if I cross 100, immediately my thing will go and a fine will be paid. It's in the early time is foolish, no? But this is called self-governance. If you come to that level, then you are fully aligned with level 6, realm 6. They don't need police. They don't need somebody to control them. They're self-governed. If by mistake also they have done something, they correct and they pay and you come back to the neutral immediately. So that's why this being, there is no need to see who is there and what is there, what others are doing. They're all self-governed and they are so powerful. Because of you are self-governed, you have all the sovereignty and this powerful, and then your inner light glows. And they operate from love. They follow whatever the passion thinks to do. Okay, I hope that makes some sense. It is difficult for our logical mind to understand that why we need to do that. We don't need to do it. But if you do it, you fully aligned with that level. If you do it in this similar type of thing, all your life aspects, whenever you will die, you will go to 6. Because on earth, by choice, you have made those things done. It's not for anybody else, somebody punished you or somebody get fine or not, and it doesn't matter. It's you, your self-imposed thing you are applying on you so that you are observing the rules and regulations. Same for all other universal laws and rules of the divine, the laws. If you do that, self-imposed self-governance, then you are absolutely fine. No karmic thing that you earned a lot of credit because of you followed this. And you go there passing all the tests with a distinction or whatever it is, star marks. Okay, so this is how this light operates, and this. So that I think this is the explanation. Yeah, it is. Now I'll just conclude giving few things that about I may discuss about NDE. People who has got near death experience, they have died because of any reason, illness or some accident. They traveled to that spirit world, and then some of them they've experienced what I'm saying. They experience all those things. Different counts, different small things. So somebody faces some, Jesus came to receive, I mean, guide them back and thing like that. So, or somebody sees, other characters of different religion. That's fine, all fine. And so they visit that, but what happens is they have still some mission to do. So that's why they have been given back to the body. Their actual life is not completed. By some kind of accident or something, they left and then they had to come back and they continue. But those experiences changes their life. They become more sovereign. They realize that it is not about whatever I choose to do. I need to choose those things which is in full alignment as per my home rule. Okay. Or the universal principle, the truth. If I'm truthful, I follow that, I'm pass. No matter what happens here. Maybe my life here is not very convenient. It's okay. But end of that life, anyway, you have to live it. So when you go there, we go with all the credentials and all these things. This to complete, you are alive rather than falling evil into this life trap. So that's how it operates. That's how it happens. So those NDs, there are multiple books, multiple videos people posted, and this I'll just mention few of them. The famous one, like one lady, her name is Anita Murjani. Okay, she has gone this ND experience and said, "Dying to be Me." It's a very good book. She has a lot of other books and videos and all this. You can read that. After death, what happens and how she came back and continue. And there are in the YouTube, one of the pastor, I think some father of a church, he is taking interview of different people who has undergone NDE. So that also I'll just let me see. His name is I think. His name is Randy K. He's a father, like a church, Randy K. So RANDYKAY. So he has interviewed many people who has already undergone, the near-death experiences. So it is a good thing to study. But they have from the Christian background they have taken. That's fine. Interestingly, I was listening to one of the video. One gentleman was stating. So he was during some thing. During his death here, he went into hell. Okay. Hell means below 4. So hell maybe 1 or 2, maybe 2.1 or something. He went there and saw the Hitler. Okay, there. He saw Hitler, what he is doing there. Hitler there, he is experiencing whatever each and every life he calls the death, the gas chambers and other things. He is undergoing that experience every day. The time of death, what they felt like, or during what the torture they feel like, one by one, he is undergoing that. List is big, so he will continue to do that. Because there is no physical body, but it will feel like putting into gas chamber, like a burning there. All the sensation he will feel. Okay, and then the next day another one. How they felt, he keep on undergoing that, he completes all. Because energetically it needs to be balanced. Whatever he caused it, he need to face that to balance that energy. So somebody was telling why he is to face that. He can take a bath and come. Taking bath also at below certain level, it is not your choice. You cannot. Because if you such an evil soul, if you come to take bath here, you will make another round. No? It's like a freedom in the art plane. They will kill more people. Okay. So that is where the purification process is going. Purification means balancing that energy is going on. He's facing every day. That is, it will go maybe several thousand years. It's okay, because there is no hurry there. But it is interesting. He found him there and doing all those kind of things. Another interesting book. What happened was one Parsi family in Mumbai. The parents, and they have two sons, the two grown-up sons. They are very much in a what is called fond of driving. So they were driving from Mumbai to Pune. So on that, they met with an accident, and both the son dies in 1980. After that, they are trying to contact their mother, and through some medium means who can channel the other things. So other side, the spirit world, the souls, they can communicate through them. So the channel thing, they found out their mother, and then finally the mother become their medium, and they are conveying many messages. First, the mother used to write, that is called the some writing, spirit world writing kind of thing. But later on, that also, the higher version of that is thought reading. You can understand each other. Some putting the thought, the mother used to write down what are the messages. And that lady, she lived after, I think, Mumbai, then went to Canada, and I think she left her body in 2007. But before that, all the collections of that higher side, so she has published it as a book. And her name is Khurshid Bhavnagari, and the name of the book is The Laws of the Spirit World. That is a collection of what she received. So from that, so they are also very well described how it works, and who is what, interrelationships, and what is our misconception about on the world, how we do it. And so that is also there. There are many other books. I'm not saying this is the only one. So all these things just to help us to take us the right choice. And I will conclude with just one thing to tell you from my side. All these rules and regulations and all that can be wiped off if you operate through pure love. Pure love is so powerful. It can break all the laws, and you merge with the divinity, merge with the oneness very fast. Unconditional love. Even if I love people, my spiritual progress will go faster. That is also a selfish motive. Understand that. If you do it just for pure love and helping others, truly, no agenda, even your own spiritual progress. Okay, there is no agenda. If you do that selflessly, then you are earning the level of love, and that love can make you jump shift into that your journey on the spiritual home. So that is your real treasure, to be able to operate with pure love. Okay, with this, I'll conclude this learning session. If there is any question, you are welcome.
Guruji, two small questions.
1 second, Hariom. Vikas, go ahead.
RP, this seventh stage, you said seventh. This is what they call it, Hiranyagarbh, right?
I don't want to go into the definition of it. Yes, it should be something like that. Yeah.
Because they're
how it is different people call it different names. So that's why I didn't go into that. So I just explain you the structure of that thing. But the different people call it different way.
And every soul has an agenda when it takes birth.
Yeah.
So that agenda is again given by the higher souls. I mean, those souls which are more near to center.
No, if you ask guidance, like we can always consult a specialist, no?
But
If
there
you
is
ask
always,
guidance will be given. Yeah.
but for every soul there is a guide, right? There
No,
in soul
no,
guide.
you are talking guardian angel. That is a different. Every soul is assigned a guardian angel. That is a different.
Okay.
It just protects the soul. Just try to that, and the end of it started in the beginning of assigned. At least one angel will be assigned to you. Okay, and end of it takes the soul back to that spirit world. That is a
That
guardian angel, and that
that
should not be confused with your own soul. Your own soul is different. It's there.
that guardian and angel always come and at the time of death and take
No, always there with
his
you.
soul.
There
It
is
is always
always
there.
there with you. There is another book, I think, Laura Byron, most likely, if I don't mistake. Just no. Just 1 minute. Let me search and I'll tell you the name. Just anyway, maybe I'll send it later. Most likely, her name is Laura Byron. She can communicate with the angels. So, Angels in My Hair. She has written many books. She has a YouTube channel also.
Okay.
So look for Laura Byron if I pronounce it correctly, and she has that communication, that angelic worlds and all. How they play, what they do, what their role, and all these things. So angels are those who has not taken birth before. That's why they are different from the soul. They are not some soul who taken birth and now become angel. It's not possible.
Okay.
They're specially assigned by the divine, the creator, with each and every human soul.
Sir, Lorna Barney.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
So, RPA, another my query.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These 7 stages, what you just explained, is
Yeah.
it represents the chakra of our body, like red, orange, yellow, green, like that?
And not directly. This question, I think, morning also somebody asked.
Oh.
It is a similar understanding, but they are not directly linked to that. Means it's like a 7, realm is that's correct, but it is not directly linked to the chakras. Like if you are operating from 4th, you will go to the 4th domain. If you follow the 5th, then 5th. If you operate from lower chakra, you'll go to. It's not like that. Okay. Yeah. The chakra has no direct linkage with the realm, but the structure is
Sir,
similar. If you hierarchy, that's similar.
Sir, is it 7 auras?
1 minute, Kavita. Hariom has a question. I'll come back to you later. Okay, Vikas?
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Hariom, go ahead.
Guruji, 2 aspects. First is, can we come to know from which realm we have come now?
Your soul consciousness will know. Okay. Yeah. So you need to meditate and get into that from your own soul consciousness during expanded awareness. Then that realm, it will be you are definitely it knows where you come from and which level you go. In all purpose of spirituality is taking guidance from your own soul consciousness, higher self, so that you move higher and higher. So that is the purpose of all our activities or whatever we do here. We gather experience and all, but if we align with our own soul consciousness and take the guidance, then of course it will inform you which area you need to improve to go to higher and all these things. Yeah. It will
Second,
definitely tell you which level you are. Yeah.
understood, Guru. Second is like our parents or relatives who have gone and they are in some different realm. Can our meditation or any other method help them to climb up?
It depends upon them, but normally not. If they need any help, they will tell you, okay, please do these things for me, and something is they are trapped, some energy is trapped from some release or something, then they will tell you. Otherwise, they don't need you.
Somewhere I vaguely remember that they said that if you get self-realized, you help all your.
Oh yes, that is yes. They will get the help. Yeah, they will get the help because their further reincarnation will be reduced.
Okay.
They may have to take, say, 12 more births, but because you got enlightened in the family, all the so-called Pitru dosh, all Pitru dosh will be going. Like the family part will go. Only the individual part will remain. So that they need to perform. Maybe in another 3 lifetimes, they will be free. So that way that will help them. If somebody in the family get enlightened, yes.
Thank you, Guru. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, Kavita?
Sir, I was saying that were you talking about the 7 auras of our body?
No, 7 chakras. 7 chakras are inside body. Okay. Again, Kavita.
7 stages का जब बात हो रहा था तब हम बोले कि 7 aura का शायद आप बात करें.
नहीं. Aura is different, chakra is different, 7 realm is different. Only 7 is common, the number, like a 7 days. But otherwise, those are not common. So those are a misunderstanding. Okay. Not to be confused. What my advice is, don't confuse with just because it is 7, that not necessarily mean they are linked. Huh? So like we have a 7 days in a week, that does not mean Sunday is a root chakra. Okay, or Monday is a Swadhisthana. No.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? Okay, God bless you.
Pranam, sir.
Yes, Shweta. Pranam.
Sir, this is so much graceful that we are busy in our mundane work, and we are so lucky that we can hear about these experiences. You talked with us today. So, and these knowledge are so much relieving because people are running in this planet that ये पाना है, वो पाना है, ये नहीं हुआ. But these knowledges are saying nothing. कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है यहाँ पे. Like यहाँ पे this is only a school. So, sir, this is such a great. Sir, मैं पहली बार सुन रही हूँ. Whatever you talked today, it was all first time. Thank you so much, sir. Sir,
yeah, it is a truth. You know, all the masters say, just to make it very clear, all the masters said the same thing. वो क्लास में मॉनिटर बन के 2-4 स्टूडेंट को पीट के मॉनिटर होके हम सोचते हैं कि हम बहुत कुछ कर लिया, तीर मार लिया. बट इट इज नॉट अबाउट बीइंग अ मॉनिटर इन द क्लास. इट इज कंप्लीट द कोर्स एंड देन ग्रेजुएट.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask that in that sense, when it comes to all these so much laws and all this, it becomes very much fearful because it appears as if we are breaking laws every day. So this pure love thing is very much relieving, sir. So,
yes.
And I think, sir, that can be achieved when we know that everyone is one, that one. So I am helping him because he is Krishna also, I am Krishna also. I'm just saying, like if that kind of feeling comes, then it becomes a bit easier. Otherwise, it will be a bit difficult.
Okay, let me make things easier for you. You live in the attitude of gratitude to the divine. Very simple. You tell that I don't know anything. Okay, but I will follow. Please guide me. Guide my thinking, guide my action, guide my words. Just pray. हुआ नहीं हुआ चेक करने का जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, so You just do that to the best of my ability. I will surrender yourself. I will follow that thing in the righteous path. Same thing, Ramakrishna Paramahansa also told. I don't know mantra. I don't know. Even I said, I don't need this formal education also. He was telling, oh, Chalkola Vada Vidya Ama China. Means whatever the knowledge you get for you become a priest. That knowledge I don't want. I am in the universal laws I wanted to implement. Okay. That's all Ramakrishna Kathamrita came. Okay. So anyway, so it is not important that whether something you don't know or something. It is fine. You confess that I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know the mantra. I don't know the spiritual principles. I don't know what the hell is heaven. Okay. I don't know anything. Okay. But I know I have to follow something here. I came here from some purpose. Please reveal the purpose to me. Or even if you don't reveal, guide me so that I complete it. And end of the day, I go with end of the day, I fulfill my mission. That's it. Okay. So if you do that, and that itself will take you there, the love and gratitude in the heart will make it much, much faster than any kind of intelligence, whatever ego tells us. Ritual will not take there. No amount of ritual. Even it is counterproductive. If you give too much of charity, suppose you are doing too much of charity, that ego comes back. We think we are winning. I mean, say, okay, chalo, isko paisa deke khatam kiya. I will be giving many. I have read the stories of many people who thought that way, gone there. In their life review, they got 0. Okay. You said them so many charity, but you did it for self-interest. You did it because you think that this will settle your bad karma. No. Okay. So that is not that's what I'm saying. Our idea is logic based. This logic, just I give an example of driving. I may not broken any rule. I may not get any fine from police or anything. But that does not mean I have driven it all correct. It is with me, my exam with my higher self, not with anybody else. Okay. I should be truthful. That's all. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. One thing more, just last one thing more.
I want to ask. Go ahead.
Okay. Sir,
Chaitali, I'll come back to you.
Sir, many people are considering like, अगर कोई past regression कर दे मेरा तो or I will know what is my goal and all this. But sir, all these kriya and meditation, through that we can get help from our higher self itself also. Now we don't have to be dependent, and that will be more clear. Yes, this is the correct path, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, it is nothing wrong in knowing it, but thing is ultimately what out of your free will, what you do now, that matters. What happened is happened. Knowing is okay, just an interest, but that will not help to move faster. What right now you are going to take a decision, what action you are going to take, your thinking, all that matters. Your intention matters right now. Okay.
So intention and feeling are the key, sir. There.
If you can get into this unconditional love, that is the highest field possible to move faster. No rules, regulation required. That itself is good enough to go to the top. And for the people, you need to be part of what is called whatever the creator wanted to do for the humanity. If you become part of that, you go with that flow. You become an ocean. You are no longer limited. You become unlimited.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. God bless you. Chaitali, yeah, go ahead.
Pranam, Guruji. Guruji, what does this soul's agenda means? To experience or to do some work? If that's so, then how I will know what is soul's agenda?
See, first of all, not every soul's agenda will be revealed to you. Soul has a plan, and it also includes tests. Your test you will not know in the beginning. Even the masters, they don't know what test coming. In spiritual level, a lot of tests come. It's not that you get enlightened, test ends. Okay. Because you still have not finished the soul's journey. You are you come to the level you are aware, but you have not complete. So even the test, those part is typically kept, our own soul kept it hidden from us. And see, in that kind of situation, what decision with the free will we take. Whether it is in alignment with this universal laws and the truth, or we choose something convenient, or we convince ourselves, ye to chalta hai. Everybody is doing, or what's wrong I am doing. Those are your ego is giving you some kind of, the misdirection to do some wrong thing. Okay, so whatever you do, just make sure you are not harming anyone and anything, particularly environment. That's it. Anything means animal and plant, all included. If you do that, you are, no matter what happens, you don't bind anything. Okay, all right.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you. Okay, Kavita, yes, go ahead.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि अगर हम लोग सिर्फ लव से और ग्रेटिट्यूड से अगर हम लोग अपना स्पिरिचुअलिटी वर्ल्ड में, मतलब जैसे हम लोग को पीस अटेन करना है, तो फिर हम लोग ये एक्सरसाइज क्यों कर रहे हैं, ब्रीथिंग एक्सरसाइज, या फिर
वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए यू कैन नॉट डू दैट, नॉर्मली होता नहीं है। वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए यू नीड टू रेज योर वाइब्रेशन। नहीं, वो लाभ अपने आप निकलता नहीं है, माइंड आके उसको थॉट डाल देता है बीच में। हाँ, वो और माइंड के ऊपर काबू पाने के लिए हमें इसको क्रिया युवा करके हमको सिर्फ रेडी करना है। अगर ऑटोमेटिक होता है तो जस्ट, अगर ये सब चीज ऑटोमेटिक हो जाता है तो कोई जरूरत नहीं है क्रिया मेडिटेशन को, जरूरत नहीं है। हम एवरी टाइम हम दूसरे के लिए सोचते हैं, वी हैव अ प्योर लव एंड डू आवर ड्यूटीज एंड ऑल दिस, यू डोंट नीड एनीथिंग। दैट इज द हाईएस्ट लेवल ऑफ sadhana. Okay, so that is why we do it, to raise our vibration. All about the game of the vibration. I was telling the difference between the lower and higher is a higher vibration. On the earth, if you can go to that level of vibration, your thoughts, words, and action will change. Your heart will open up automatically. 500 plus में तो heart open हो जाता है, heart chakra. If you operate permanently more than 500, you are operating high level. जो भी thoughts, words, and actions होगा, it will be equivalent to going to the realm 6 and 7. Okay, so that is how powerful it is. So if we can achieve that in the earth plane, just simply by vibration, raising our vibration, coming down our mind, and not doing anything which is harmful to anyone or anything. That's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
God bless.
Yeah, thank you.
I also have
Yes,
a question.
Sonika.
Actually.
Yes, go ahead, Sonika.
Our higher self and the angelic guide, they both are different?
Yes. They both are different. Okay.
And can we connect to both of them?
We can connect to both of them. Okay, but their areas are different. Okay. Like, means, let me put it in this way. Angels are the very high level light entities with pure love and for service only. They are not our owner of this entity. In other words, if our soul is our mother, then it is the nurse in the hospital who is giving us birth and all those things. That will be the guardian angel.
So we do not have to call guardian angel for help. It will automatically come if required.
Yes. Yeah, automatically come. Whether you call it or not, it's up to you. But it will do its duty.
And if we call and try to connect, then?
No, then it will help you. Sometimes what happens, there are many people that experience, suppose you're going to meet an accident. they will give you some hint so that you become cautious. Now, I'm just telling you my story, then it will be easier. So there are 4 angels. Okay, they're guiding me regularly. Other than my own guardian angel, there are 4 angels guiding me regularly. They communicate with you by repeated numbers and things like that. What they are conveying to you, basically, they're simple, simping, loving being. They're saying that we are with you. You are not alone. You're too much frustrated. ये दुनिया एकदम बेकार है, कोई कुछ नहीं है, सब हरामी नहीं, sorry. So सब selfish है. So in this mode, if you have some angels are coming, they cheer you up. From depression you can get through. They are with you. They are just simply conveying that we are with you. You are not alone. We love you. Okay. And if you are in a right direction of your soul's journey, they're giving you symbols that you are on the right path. You'll see a lot of repeated numbers and things like that and come to you. So you will have a company. But you have to feel that. I can also feel their presence. They come and touch my hair a little bit here and there. Yeah? So I can feel that it is there. Okay, they are always there and on. If you request them, then they will give you guidance and something of that nature. Or sometimes we ask help to help others. Like somebody is in a hospitalized. So I ask my guardian angel, please communicate to that guardian angel to help, whatever help he needs. So he'll get it from that. That way they help. Okay. But they will not follow your instruction if your intention is bad. उसको दूसरे को अगर एक थप्पड़ मार गया, this kind of thing they will never do. Okay. Okay. उसको जाके और पैर में कांटा चुभे उसको बंदोबस्त करके आया. They will not do that. Okay. They are a very loving being. Only they will follow but of course you will not be able to communicate if you are negative. Yeah, that is also true. You will not know they exist. They will perform their job and that's it.
So on regular basis, we can try to connect to our higher self?
Yeah, for guidance. And your angels, you can ask them for protection. They're like a guardian, sent, like a sipahi or like a nurse who takes care in the hospital, that kind of thing.
But if you have given us an instrument called protection shield, still we need to call the guardian angels to help us?
No need.
Or either of the thing is same?
Yeah. No need. You're asking, that's what I'm saying. It's an option for you. Universe has given multiple, hundreds. This is one only. Mataji's protection is only one of them. Many methods. Jotamat Totopot. That many opinion, that many ways. So there is no depth of protection.
So it is not like instead of calling your mother, you are calling the nurse and mother will get angry. Is there anything of that sort?
No. There's nothing of that. So there is no jealousy there. Jealousy is a negative emotion.
No. I'm just trying to comprehend. As you said, these are the two different.
Their role is different. Their role is completely different.
But both are there to help us.
Oh, yes. You can say that it is divine appointed service person for us.
So both are services. We can avail any. There is no upper or lower.
Soul is not a service. You are representing soul. Soul is not a service. Soul is mainstream.
No, I'm higher self and angelic guardian. We were talking about these two.
So basically, the guardian angel helps soul to maintain the physical body. That's all.
So on everyday basis, it is better to connect to higher self, and then automatically once you get connected, and then guardian angels become something.
No, you ask guardian angel for protection, but soul you can call for guidance. What you are going to do? You have got 3 different options opening your life path. Which path you will follow? That ask from your higher self. Okay, but something is troubling you. You ask for the help to somehow, please help me to get rid of this, some troubling thing. And yeah.
Is it necessary when I'm asking I'll get the answer, or answer I can get anytime?
No, without asking, you will get nothing. No door will open unless until you knock. Yeah, even with the soul.
Like, my question is, when I'm meditating, I ask a question. Is it important that during the meditation I'll get an answer, or I can get the answer the next day also while I'm sitting in office and doing my work?
Anytime. Your guardian angel with you, whether you know it or not, anytime.
So
The
anytime if
Laura
I'm getting
Barney, I think. Yeah, I got this name now. What Shweta also told. It's Lorna Byrne. Is an Irish author. She can see the angel. She see that who is the guiding angel behind you in the naked eye. Okay, so she can see that the presence.
And
he cannot see anything.
sir,
My
when
question was,
yes, sir, when you told na ki you can ask angels to help connect that guardian angel thing to other who is in trouble. So Lorna was also saying like this that and when she was saying that I can see Archangel Michael is moving with that person, that means he have
Correct.
or another person have called.
Yes, that's correct. There are many. It's not only your guardian angel. Any angel can come and help you. If you don't know, just say ki anyone angel, please come and help me. They will come and help you. Okay.
so not
All right.
necessarily the time you are seeking help, you'll get the answer. You can get answer anytime.
No, no, they will help you. No respect. You are talking about how do I know that they are helping me? Yeah. So no need to. You just
I'll
yeah.
give you an example. Like today during meditation, I asked, when will I meet RPA?
Hmm.
Example. I didn't
Yeah.
get any answer, but after 1 or 2 days while working in my office, suddenly I'll hear that next month I'll meet RPA. You didn't call me, I
Hmm.
didn't speak to you, but and
Okay.
I'm also busy, and I forgot that during meditation I asked this question. But
Hmm.
randomly I'll get that answer that next month it'll happen, or summer break it'll happen. So
Hmm.
that's also possible.
No, this voice can come from any level, huh? Not necessarily guardian angel. Okay, this may be somebody higher in the masters they are telling you, or your higher self telling you. Okay, see, let me put it in this way. आम खाने से मतलब है. You just got the message, no? Be happy with it. ना वो आम के अंदर मिठास कैसे घुसा, ना तो पत्ते मीठे हैं, ना तो उसका ब्रांच मीठा है, ना तो ट्री मीठा है, ना तो मिट्टी मीठा है. हाँ, आम के अंदर इतने सारे आम के अंदर मिठास कैसे घुसा. Don't bust your brain into all these things. It is all the divine miracle.
So
So
I should
हम
enjoy mango irrespective of the time. Whenever I'll get, I should enjoy it.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah. You get the message and that's it. Thank you. You don't know the source. Thank you very much.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
one
Yes,
more.
Chaitali. Kavita, I'll come back to you. Chaitali, go ahead.
Guruji, guardian angel shows his or her presence through numbers only or any other way also? Because
It depends on you how you communicate. If you don't know anything, at least it will show you some numbers.
Today what happened, today's class I couldn't attend properly because I was out with Sonali. So I was a bit unhappy, I was a bit sad. So while coming back I saw behind a car it was written Guruji, and I was really happy. I became happy and explained it to Sonali about angelic numbers. So Guruji, it can be a angelic. I mean, what
Yes.
should I say?
Angelic message. Yeah.
Angelic message.
They're
Okay,
trying to communicate with you. You have to just say thank you.
okay, okay, okay,
Okay. So just if
okay.
you see, it's important that you felt there is something
Yes,
which is beyond normal, like beyond our reality. So
exactly.
it is coming from the higher dimension. Your experience matters. It doesn't matter somebody logically say वो गाड़ी तो साइड का पड़ोसी वाले का है तुम्हारे सामने से जा रहा था तुम देख लिया इसमें क्या तीर मार लिया. Don't worry about that. But that particular time, that thing happening, that is giving you that sense. No? That's how it
Yes.
communicates. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Bless you. Yes, Kavita.
प्रणाम सर सर हम लोग मेडिटेशन में क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं हु एम आई इसका जवाब मिलेगा
Go to the expanded awareness state and then you ask your higher self. Yes, sure, you can ask.
थैंक यू सर
Okay, yes, because
RPA, in this course of discussion, I remember one book, Many Master, Many Lives. Yeah, Many Lives,
Correct.
Many Masters. And his
Yeah.
series, Life After Life and all that. There is a Dr. Brian Weiss.
yeah, correct.
He has done so many researches. He is a basically medical doctor and he hypnotize the patient and cure him from the and there is one more, Dr. Newton.
Yeah.
He has also written so many books and so many research has been done on this.
Yes. Yeah,
so that is the one.
There
just
are many experiences. Yeah. Only the thing is, the many they come back and ultimately tell the different parts of the same truth. So that's how we evolved to get these things. So when you get into that personal, your own experience matches with that, then you are there.
Yeah. Okay, just I thought I will just share.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. So if there is no further question, we'll go into our Kriya and meditation. So whatever time left, we'll do that. So when the time comes, then we'll complete wherever we are, we'll complete the session. All right, sit straight.